Irish Guide Dogs for the Blind logo. A gift in your will can transform lives. A view of the Atlantic Ocean by a coastal road. A modern white country cottage. Inside, a portrait of a shaggy dog in a field hangs from a wall. A lady's hat also hangs from a wall. A photo of her white Labrador in a garden full of daisies. A selection of dog leads hang by the back door, leading into the garden. Emma Stewart Liberty, brood stockholder. Emma sits on a red sofa in her living room in an interview setting.
Me and my husband don't have children, so our solicitor encouraged us to make our wills, and she said, "What about charities?" And we immediately thought of guide dogs because we've been working with them over many years.
We see the Labrador in the garden. Emma pets her.
Started off that I was a puppy raiser, and we did that for me to encourage my husband, who'd never had a pet in his life, that dogs were great. And I said to him, look, it's only for a year, and if you don't like it, it's only a year, and we'd say goodbye to the puppy. So an hour later he said he thought he could never live without a dog, so there we go.
Emma and her husband stand in their garden, looking at this Labrador feeding her 5 black puppies.
So we did puppy raising for several years, and then one of the puppies we raised was going to be a brood bitch. So I pleaded with them, could I do that?
Emma sits on her couch with a scrapbook of photographs. Her 2 dogs are next to her.
You know, I'd never had any experience, so I can understand there was a reluctance to take me on at that stage. But however, something like 16 litres later, that's what I do.
She looks through photographs of puppies, mementos of all the puppies she has raised.
As the years go by, occasionally you get reports of them, and they're working with a blind person or a child that needs support and assistance. You know, then it is so worth it. Despite the heartache of saying goodbye to them, you just think, yes, that's what it's for.
Puppies run from the house and are playful in the garden.
Currently we have 5 little black Labrador puppies, the W litter, and they are so cute. All the puppies are cute, but these are particularly cute and particularly good. They were born on the 18th and 19th of March. It's amazing how quickly the personalities develop, and they have their little characteristics. They just bring a life force to the place. They really do. We miss it so much when they're gone.
Emma moves the puppies into a training enclosure.
Knowing how much the dogs can change not just one person's life, but a whole family's life.
Her other dogs are seen sleeping around her home.
We've met people whose lives have been changed, and they've been in tears of gratitude at having a dog for their child, and how they can now go out as a family. So why wouldn't you do what you can to help that? I've never regretted being involved with Irish Guide Dogs, and it's changed my life for the better. And if you have the opportunity, I would really encourage you, take the chance to be involved with a great organisation and see how a dog can change families' lives and enrich families' lives.
She walks her 2 Labradors on the beach.
So deeply and on so many levels. So if you have the wherewithal and the means to leave something in your will, it would be fantastic, particularly when you know that 1 in 3 dogs is supported by this means, and it would mean that more dogs would become available for more families.
She pets her dog beside her.
Because there's always waiting lists, and you just, when you see it working, it's extraordinary. It really is extraordinary when you see what a dog can do.
Emma looks out the kitchen window. She watches a bird fly away from a bird feeder that hangs from a tree in her garden. Irish Guide Dogs for the Blind logo. A gift in your will can transform lives. Find out more at guidedogs.ie. Irish Guide Dogs for the Blind. Registered charity in Ireland number 55616. Charity number CHY 6006. +353 21 487 8200. info@guidedogs.ie